Hey everyone, this is a long overdue response to Teacup on PS asked me some questions ages ago in my MPP. So I'm finally answering them, and I'm sorry it took me so long. I just have to find that page again. Okay. How did you meet Mr. Empath? We met online. I think it was on Yahoo Personals, and it was on Yahoo Personals. I think I had, okay, way back to the beginning. Okay, I had just come out of like a 6 month deep depression, and I was like really sick and really just wishing for death, really. And um, then I came out of it with this like fierce anger. Like, I guess I've always had a lot of anger, and I was just hurt and lonely and sad, and I decided, you know what, I'm just curious, because if you look on personals anywhere, they're all pretty much the same. Hi, I'm tired of the bar scene, and I like this and that, and I'm really hoping to meet somebody and have a real relationship, whatever. It's all the same shit, right? And I was like, okay, just for the cathartic experience of it all, I'm going to post and be totally open and honest. So I did. I wrote this profile and I was like, this is me. Here's all my positives and strengths and blah blah blah, and here's everything I want. And here's the reality check. Here's all my baggage. I've got serious chronic illness, been through some heavy shit in my life, my circumstances aren't great. If you're still interested at the end of this, great. And if you're not, I just saved us both a hell of a lot of trouble and rejection and whatever, because my experience dating before that was brutal. I mean, the guy that I was seeing before I met Mr. Empath was like, if you're terminally ill, don't you think you're asking an awful lot for somebody to marry you? Like, that was his attitude. Like, and actually said that to me. And it was just like, okay, I have no right to ask for anything, because I had this rule about intimacy that I wanted to wait to be married. And yeah, he wasn't happy with that. So that's what he said to me. Don't you think you're asking a bit much for somebody to commit to you and marry you, given your health and stuff? Yeah, I don't claim that anymore. I lived past my prognosis, so they can kiss my ass. But anyway, so yeah, so this was just kind of here's the whole picture. Here's all the ugly shit, skeletons in my closet, stuff nobody wants to know, right? And if you're still interested, send me a message. And I just basically wrote it as a cathartic exercise, just a therapeutic exercise. And I got a few of those dumb responses, like, you can send these little free things, like, I like your profile, tell me more. Like, stupid things, they called them flirts or something, like little free messages. But actually, to correspond with somebody, you had to sign up. Or to read, like if somebody sent you an email, you had to sign up. So I guess he had signed up, and he saw my profile, and he wrote to me, and the title of the message was, I think I might be the man for you. And he wrote a little bit about himself, that he's had medical problems too, and like was on his second kidney transplant, like all this stuff, right? So that didn't matter, and he didn't care, and I was very touched. So in order to read and respond to his email, like the rest of it, because they show you like a couple teaser lines or something, then I had to sign up. So we each, Yahoo Personals made a month off of both of us, just so we could connect. It's such a cool thing. I had to pay to finish reading, and then write back to him. And I did, and we corresponded for, I'm trying to think, I think we met at the end of January of 05. And then or was it February? And then we met for the first time March 7th of 2005. I went over to his house for dinner, and it's like the craziest story because we were really tested by the universe. Like, first we tried to meet for lunch at Whole Foods, like the local Whole Foods. And we both went, and we both like looked around forever for each other. And we were both there, we never saw one another. So I left and I was all dejected and like feeling rejected and whatever. And I get this email from him and it's entitled, "You stood me up." And I was like, oh my god, no, I didn't. I would never do that. And so I wrote to him and we figured out, like, he didn't expect me to be so short. And, like, I'm always in hoodies. And so he's like, I think I saw you. I just didn't expect you to be so little. Like, because I'm, like, not even 5 foot now. Like, I'm exactly 5 foot now, I think. If I fudge a little. So, yeah, like, we just didn't connect. And that sucked. So then the second thing, we were like, let's meet online at this certain time to chat. And I was sleeping, like I fell asleep. Oh my god, strike two, right? I was like, shit, this guy's never gonna wanna deal with me at all, whatever. Like, and I wrote an apology, and he's like, alright, I'm gonna cook you dinner. Like, come to my house for dinner. And this story we're gonna be telling like for years. I got lost, and he says his directions were fine. I'm saying no, but the deal was he told me the name of his complex, like the condos were in like the neighborhood complex name, but not the street name. And so he's like, yeah, it's Hunter's Ridge. You gotta turn into Hunter's Ridge. And I thought it was a road, and I'm driving back and forth, and I'm like, I'm passing the lights before and after that he said, but there's no Hunter's Ridge. And I even called my mom, and I was like, get on MapQuest right now. Like, and I was crying by this point because I was like 45 minutes late or something. And oh my god, and she couldn't find it either. And then finally, on my turn, I finally noticed, like, not like at the street sign, but like the entrance wall had like, there was like a perimeter wall like on the side of the road, and I saw the sign that said Hunter's Ridge. I was like, oh, I found it, I found it. I was so excited. So I turned in there and I finally got to his door. By the time I got there, like, I was literally in tears. I felt so bad because I'm like, dude, 3 strikes and you're out. Like, there's no way. And I was so devastated, but you know what? Like, he opened the door and I stepped into his arms, and it was like coming home. Literally, like, we didn't say anything. Like, he opened the door, and I walked into his arms, and we just held each other for a while. And this was a Monday evening, I think. I didn't go home till Wednesday afternoon. So, yeah, we had a wonderful time. And, every year on our anniversary, he makes the same dish he made for me that night, because it's like the dinner that won my heart. And I'm vegetarian now, but once a year I will eat salmon with him, um, just because it's like our traditional dinner. He made Riesling poached salmon with like coriander and cinnamon. Oh my god, it's to die for. With saffron rice, which I adore, and honeyed carrots. So he makes that every year now for us on our if we're a couple years we went away for our anniversary, but like just to a local hotel, but just to go to the spoiled. Excuse me. Can't really afford that anymore. But yeah, we always have that meal at some point over our anniversary. But yeah, so we met March 7th and we married on the solstice, June 21st. Same year. And just had our, what is it, 7th? 6th? 6th? I had to count. Oh my god. just had our 6th anniversary this past June, and really, it's like those romance books you read. I mean, we're really blessed. I mean, it's not perfect. We have issues, obviously, but our love is pure, and I'm very blessed. So that's the story of how I met Mr. Empath, and this video is pretty dang long, so I'm gonna stop here, and I will get back to the rest of your questions soon, Teacup. Much love, sweetheart.